How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice rhythm with my teammates, with the media. Hey, me and Coach starting to see eye and eye. Well, I think we're starting to see eye and eye.
Well, speaking of Coach, I just had a conversation with him, and I think he's ready to get you in the starting lineup.
Are you serious?
Do I look like Ashton Kutcher?
Who?
Punked.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Oh, man, you're making me feel old, MP. Come on. Well, look, all kidding aside, you're the starter.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yo, look, I'm ready. This is what I do. I'm ready to go out there, show the city what I got, baby.
Okay, Candace.
I gotta say, you've been pretty patient, and now you're finally in the starting lineup. How does it feel?
Feel good, Candace. You know, I'm just glad Coach and my teammates are placing their faith in me. To be honest with you, it just shows that all this hard work in the gym is starting to pay off, and now I gotta apply everything and just put it on the court. Hopefully it'll help this team get the win tonight.
But was it hard to stay quiet when you weren't getting as much playing time?
Honestly, nah. Look, I'm not the type to cause a stink in the media or the locker room. I just put my head down and I go to work. So far, that's worked out pretty well, and hopefully that continues tonight.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And Grant, both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now here's Edwards. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Russell with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Towns for three, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Jokic passes to Mitchell, launches it. Jokic, good.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Outside Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Knocks down the long J.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Towns, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Tries again. It's Edwards with a drive. Rebound, Utah. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Jokic. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside Edwards. Towns down low. Defended by Gobert. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And here's Jokic outside. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Beverly, the pass to Russell. Up and over Conley. The shot by Russell, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
You know, if you follow the career of Russell, he's never had a chance to get completely comfortable, in my opinion. Tough breaks for him in his journey thus far.
Now here's Russell. His last outing, he had 20. Towns down low. He's against Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Russell from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And you know Russell would love to have a long stretch with a team.
I know he certainly would, V.A. I mean, he's always seen major injuries to other stars on his team, which has obviously affected him. Coach turnover in his career hasn't helped either. I think he's made the most of it and has tried to stay focused, and I still think he's got a lot of good days ahead of him.
Now here's Russell. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Beverly outside. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Beverly, the pass to Towns. And Gobert with a block. Conley. And here's Jokic outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Vanderbilt. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
You know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Beverly, the pass to Russell. It's not going to go for him. Conley with some nice D.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And here's Jokic outside. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Towns. 23 points his last outing. It doesn't go for him. In transition, here come the Jazz. And here's Jokic outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to the wing.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
From deep, Jokic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pass to Russell. Tries a 10-footer. And the shot counts. He's play. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince has checked in for Towns. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. Now here's Jokic. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Russell. He's got 7. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Conley passes to Gobert. From deep, Jokic connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Reed. Back to Russell. And that one hits the back iron. Utah leading. MP right side. From outside the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 7 tonight. Russell against Conley. Picked by Prince. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Pascal. That's his first foul. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Butler comes in for Conley. Beasley against Clarkson. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Minnesota. Utah shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Whiteside with it. Here's Jokic, guarded by Edwards. And it's Jokic missing. Minnesota's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Now Beasley. And here's Reed. Pass to Edwards. Reed against Jokic. Looking to win the run. And he hits the jumper.
He's somebody that's really comfortable to blow.
And here are the Jazz. It's a 10-point game. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they got swept by this team in the season series last year, which goes against all logic.
Yeah, extremely embarrassing. I mean, a team that, by all rights, shouldn't have won a single game took them all. You know that's in their heads as they take the court tonight, for sure.
And he gets it back. It's Beasley on the wing. Drills it from deep.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
On the wing. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz. The hustle stats for Utah.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Pass to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Jokic. Let's go with a 3. Reed with the rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 39% in the early going. Here's Noel. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
From deep, Jokic. Rebound Minnesota. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now here's Beasley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one good.
That's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally we see him a lot deeper, but that time he chose to step inside the line.
Offensive rebound. Pascal. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Edwards. Up Top read, wide open. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
From deep, Jokic. And no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Beasley outside. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Reed. The rebound by Whiteside.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Clarkson finds Jokic. Connects from downtown. Jokic has got 42 in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's
At the end of the first quarter, the score, your Mets your Timberwolves Sixers. Jazz substitution. Timeout call.
Anthony Edwards comes in for Beasley, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Beverly. A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. Jokic is checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Conlon. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his team teammates better with that pass there.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter.
And you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. He can do it inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well.
Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 11 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And another miss by Utah. And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Noel. Now Russell, checked by Mitchell. Reed to screen on Mitchell. Russell into the lane. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Towns for 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 13.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean,
he got it again! Sensational!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Here's Jokic. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Russell finds Edwards. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
From deep, Jokic. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. Here's Reed. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. Butler comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Noel. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And here's Jokic outside. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
On the wing, Noel. Picked by Prince. Noel, no good. The Jazz shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. On the wing. And it's Clarkson missing. Minnesota shooting around 41%. To the inside, stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. From deep, Jokic, good! Another from three.
He just continues to rain it on them from downtown. It's again from deep.
Hey, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a single game. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Prince. On the wing, Noel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line. On offense, here's Utah. Clarkson passes to Jokic. Now here's Clarkson. MP left side. The three is up. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Noel. He's covered by Clarkson. Noel, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep, Jokic. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. From deep three-point range. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 53. The Jazz, 81.
And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Edwards outside. That one no good. MP outside. Takes a three. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's blocked by Gobert. On the wing, MP. Knocked loose. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Conley. On the wing, MP. The three ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 11. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
With his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and one machine at this level.
And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his spots on the floor. Find where he's most effective attacking. And once he gets all that sorted, he'll be a more consistent player. Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Mitchell against Beverly. Pass to Towns. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Jokic outside. And again for three.
He is unstoppable. It's again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for third place in most threes.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Oh, what you say? My goodness. Come on now.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
To the wing on the left. Down low. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's
Jazz substitution. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Reed, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Inside. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Beasley's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And he gets that one.
offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. And here's Russell. Butler covering. Russell, the pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Whiteside. And too long on the shot. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. From deep, Jokic. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Russell against Butler. Looking to end this cold spell. And Russell finishes it off. Russell's got 9 points.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Pass to Noel. Beasley with it. Outside Russell. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Beasley for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Beasley's got 11 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And here's Jokic outside. The shot misses. Minnesota has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Russell against Butler. Now here's Russell. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 86. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Out there. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
We've got Anthony Edwards, Patrick Beverly out there with Jalen Noel.
Jalen Noel. 2 shots.
Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Minnesota's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. Towns down low, defended by Gobert.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting block.
Gobert passes to Jokic. Outside for Butler. Back to Jokic. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Jokic, guarded by Edwards. Yet another bucket.
This
Anthony Edwards.
That's not a foul. He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Pass to Edwards. Reed with it. Defended by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance. Edwards has got 12 points in just the second half.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness and
Donovan Mitchell. That's his second personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for Minnesota.
Give them win number 17.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
And here's Jokic outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And here's Edwards outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks to the paint. And they double up Jokic. The 3 from Mitchell. He drops it from range.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
That's the end of the game. Thank you, everyone, for making it out.
All right, let's go with Frank.
Absolute domination tonight, MP. Hey, what got into you guys, by the way?
Got into us? This is who we are, Frank. What do you mean got into us?
Well, I'm just saying, you guys were on fire out there. I mean, what do you think was behind all that?
Let me see. Our talent, our hard work, our ceiling. We've been doing this a lot, though, so I'm not sure where you're getting at, but I'm going to double down on this. This is who we are, and I'm going to conclude with, where have you been, buddy?
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Fair enough.
All right. Let's take some questions. Candace, why don't we start with you?
After waiting so patiently, what was it like to start your first game?
Hey, look, it was a dream come true, Candace. It just goes to show that if you work hard, if you stay quiet, if you just do what you're supposed to do, it's got to pay off.
What about squeaky wheel gets the oil?
Sometimes it gets replaced with a newer, better wheel.
Fair enough. Thanks, MP.
Thank you, Candace.
Okay, so considering how long it took for you to get into this lineup, do you feel that people are rooting for you to succeed?
Hey, I definitely feel supported. You know, this team, they got my back. Everybody wants to see me succeed. We've been taking all the right steps, and this has just been a long process. That's what it takes to create sustained success. You know, I feel like I ain't called on John in a little bit. What's up, Jay?
Tonight was your first start, and it seems like you didn't miss a beat. Is it fair to say that you feel like you belong at this level?
The difference between the G League and the NBA is not what people think. Players are better up here, but down there, people are more hungry. So you can't rely on your teammates to look out for you. It'll take me a minute to get used to playing a team game again, for sure.
Sounds like you have to adjust how you play now that you've made the NBA.
Oh, yeah, because it's one thing to break through and it's another to actually last. If you want...
Now, you know more than most that people love to come out of the woodwork. Did you get any messages tonight after the game?
Yeah, my high school coach hit me up, my parents, my friends. I got like 200. All right, I'm good. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look.
I mean, I had some good moments this year, but this is where I want to be. Look, I started my career here.
Well, hello there. Welcome back.
How you doing?
Great. Can't complain. You're here to see Ms. Kelleher?
Yes, that's. Hey, Kristen.
Hey, so Ricky tells me the trade rumors are making you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He scored an incredible number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Harris. Here's Springer. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Clock at 6. Here's Springer. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Last time they met was in Utah.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And here are the 76ers now. After the missed three from Jokic, here's Embiid. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Conley. 6 points for MP.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Thibault. Gobert with the block. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jokic. Off target from the wing. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. The three, and the Jazz, another three.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Embiid. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Utah leading by 5. Outside Conley. Pass to Jokic. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's 12 points for MP.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Harden kicks to Harris. There's the pass to Embiid. Conley against Harden. Here's Embiid. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Jazz on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And here's Jokic outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Fires the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up.
T-shirt time. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
Thibault kicks to Harden. Floats one. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And so here is Philadelphia after the three-pointer from Jokic. Here's Harris. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And that one's good, Jokic.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Harris. To the inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Embiid. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Timeout.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stick?
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise, everybody.
Testing everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now here is Harris. Over Bogdanovich. Harris, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
And here's Jokic outside. Connects from three-point range. Jokic has got 33 points. Harden outside. Harris passes to Thibault. Kicks it out to Harden. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And here's Jokic outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Thibault. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets
his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Philadelphia with the ball after the three-pointer from Jokic. Millsap kicks to Korkmaz. Millsap a screen on Clarkson. Here's Korkmaz, trains it from 9 feet away.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now Thibault after the miss three from Jokic. And that one, good.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Butler. Jokic has got 42 in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Now Thibault. Back to Korkmaz. Millsap a screen on Jokic. Korkmaz no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. From deep, Jokic. Good. Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. To the middle. Here's Thibault. Utah with the rebound. From outside the arc. No good there. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, if they can get the stops, GA, they could really take control of this game early.
Well, and of course, easier said than done. It's going to take great communication defensively to make that strategy work.
You know this. You've got to stay connected to shooters. Be quick in your help. Two things they need to do to accomplish this goal.
And here now is Thibault. After the three-pointer from Jokic, Milton finds Millsap. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Korkmaz.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep, Jokic. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Now, here's Milton. Defended by Butler. To the wing on the left. There's a good screen. Millsap passes to Milton. And that one goes long. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Jokic, no good. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Butler. To stop the drought, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And he recovers it. Millsap kicks to Thibault. Over Jokic. No good off the back of the rim. On the wing, MP. Here's Whiteside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Korkmaz, and Whiteside sends it back. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Another one goes. Incredible.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe Bean Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been best.
The end of the first quarter with the score, your 76ers and your Sixers Nasty. Jazz substitution. Timeout for the Sixers.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Eric Paschall. Clarkson is out there with Butler. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Jokic in at the 3, the small. Forward. 76ers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Thibault, the pass to Millsap, and that's good for 2. He grabs the feed. Millsap's got his second bucket of the game to go.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Paschall finds Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Jokic outside.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
To the paint, here's Thibault. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
From deep, Jokic. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thibault on the wing. Jokic defending. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. From the arc. And stolen by Whiteside. One-on-one here. Here's Jokic. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Passes it to Milton. He dishes it to Jordan. Harden with it. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Clarkson passes to Jokic. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, MP. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the pass to Milton. Millsap a screen on Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Millsap has the open look. Gets an open look and hits. Millsap's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
MP outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
The assist from James Harden.
1:52 left now here in the second. Lets the 3 fly. Jokic, no good. The 76ers shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Shoots. Bank shot, no good. The Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Poked loose and stolen by Thibault. On the wing, Milton. 1:22 left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Jordan with the screen on Whiteside. Millsap misses. Jazz shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And got it! Another basket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Jordan with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Jordan against Clarkson. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got his first basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Jokic outside. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Millsap passes to Thibault. Harden against Jokic. And
Jazz foul. Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Control to his advantage.
By showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Jokic, no good. And here's Harden. 23 points for him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And so it's Utah with a
your 76ers, 39. The Jazz, 73.
How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Harden, and it's Springer in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Springer, covered by Mitchell. Harden outside. Pass to Harris from past the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds here tonight. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Bogdanovich against Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. Harris has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
From deep, Jokic. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Springer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thybulle with the ball. He's against Jokic. Thybulle kicks to Harden. Over Conley. Harden, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Coming onto the floor. Jazz substitutions.
Making substitutions here. Butler passes to Whiteside. Clarkson taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep, Jokic.
2 minutes.
Rebound by the 76ers. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Korkmaz kicks to Harden. Shakes him. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here's Korkmaz. 8 points for him. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. He has 6.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
From deep, Jokic. Rebound by the 76ers. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
No good on the triple. Philadelphia has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thibault with the ball. He's against Jokic. Thibault with the ball. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple. Gay left side. Back to Jokic. And it goes down 2 points. Jokic has got 11 in the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jordan with the screen on Butler. Here's Harden. The feed now to Jordan. Now here's Thibault. Defense right on him. Pass to Harden. There's the 3. It's the 3-point bomb. Harden's got 16.
So lethal from beyond the perimeter. Harden is smart at recognizing when he should shoot from there.
Now here's Thibault. The 3 quarters of play all
in the third quarter with the score. Your 7. All right, coming up to the court right now is your Sixers and Pigs. Coming out to the floor for the Jazz.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. Butler out there with Mitchell. And it's Jokic in at the small forward. Jazz have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Butler passes to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Jokic. And
Philadelphia foul. Shake Milton. That's his second.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number 1, it cuts down on travel. But number 2, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Down low. With the floater. Harden, no good. The Jazz shooting here in the 4th quarter, around 41%. And here's Jokic outside. Jordan with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most
will try to forget.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Inside, here's Milton. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers to the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unity.
That's the end of the game. Thank you to everyone for coming out.
I'm thinking Vietnamese tonight.
By me. Yeah. Hey, good game, man. Get over what?
Trade rumors.
Bro, I want to stay there.
Just a master.
All right, Frank, you want to start us off?
Look, rumor has it, and there is a lot of speculation, that you might soon find yourself in a different locker room. Now, how do you go about playing at a high level without letting those rumors affect you?
Look, I'm not about to be distracted by something like that. I'm not interested in letting negativity. Why don't we go with Candace next?
So, MP, how important is playing with pace to what you want to accomplish on the offensive side of things?
We play fast, we play furious.
The Jazz start out with the ball. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
At the line for Washington, Kyle Kuzma. Taking 2 shots.
Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Here's Kispert, currently averaging 5 points a game. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. And the shot falls short that time. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Mitchell finds Jokic. Off the mark there with a 3. Jokic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Neto, covered by Jokic. And stolen by Jokic. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Jokic has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Off target from outside.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Pass to Kispert. Bryant with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. The rebound by the Jazz. MP outside. Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
On the wing, Kuzma. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's the screen by Bryant. They need this. And he lays it in.
What mobility for Bryant. I mean, this is what makes him such a dangerous threat in these pick and rolls. As a center, Thomas Bryant is usually all about point-blank shots. He's got some pretty impressive accuracy, making him a real modern big.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Kuzma. Here's Avdia, covered by Jokic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2.
Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington.
And in the paint, and he's consistent as a shooter. I mean, back in 2018, he even shot 14 for 14 in the season. I mean, yeah, you know Denny Avila made a name for himself. His home nation of Israel. He's one of the top players in the league. And now he's figuring out how his game fits in the NBA. And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Here's Avdia. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Down low from 8 feet. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And one adjustment Avdia's had to make is playing defense without fouling.
I mean, he's even admitted that himself. I mean, basketball is an international game. This is different everywhere you go. He just needs to get dialed into how we do things here in the States.
Back to Neto. Pass to Kuzma. Bryant, a screen on Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's the screen by Bryant. Avdia from outside. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. From deep, Jokic. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Kuzma finds Bryant. Here's Neto. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Bryant inside. Working on Jokic. Bryant, no good.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
Pass to Neto. Kuzma with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Neto. Conley with some nice D. Here's Utah. They're on an 18-4 run. From deep, Jokic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from down.
And so it's Washington with it, down by 15. Pass to Kispert, back to Neto. Here's Avdia. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Neto. Back to Avdia. 3 on the clock. From 12 feet. The rebound by the Jazz. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Here's Neto. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep, Jokic. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Avdia attacking. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Kispert. There's the triple. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's not going to get it. Don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Jokic's shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Neto. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. A different look for Utah.
Coming onto the floor.
Right side, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Conley finds Pascal. Back to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Washington has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Satoransky, he's checked in for Kuzma. And a switch here also for Utah. Butler's checked in. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. You too.
Bravo, FP. Nice playing. Still garbage.
Poke loose. And the Wizards with possession here. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Shot's good by Satoransky.
And Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
From deep, Jokic. Offensive board. Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Whiteside with a block.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
Jokic passes to Clarkson. From the left block, he sends it through.
Assist goes
and the
to
Jazz lead by 21. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Jokic, no good. Well, the Wizards shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Smith. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, MP launches a three. Satoransky pulls it in. And Washington with possession. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Now here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Wizards with another miss.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And this defense needs to turn.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
From behind the arc. Buries it from three. Jokic has got 33.
You love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Jokic in at the 3 slot.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kuzma outside. And he drives in. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. Off target with the 3. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Neto. Here's Avdia. Kuzma, the pass to Hachimura. And a foul.
Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
He's already impressive as a big man. He does a little bit of everything, including he can space the floor from deep.
And Hachimura must continue to improve his shooting. It's crucial to his overall development.
Yeah, rebounding as well. But you can see the talent and work ethic he has. The future is bright for this year.
Fades back. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell drives in. And the shot goes.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Avdia to the right side. Hachimura with a screen on Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Neto's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
I see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Jokic passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got his second bucket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Shoots from 12. Can't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
To the middle. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 41.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Pass to Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up.
The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Gobert with the bucket.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Now a timeout. Man, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Hachimura sets a screen. Kuzma for three. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds now.
Hey, yo, right here.
Jokic against Kuzma. Gobert passes to Jokic. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
To the inside. Hachimura, the pass to Kuzma. And he got the whistle.
Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the
Player
line
with
for the
a promising
Wizards.
future, given his impressive skill set.
Both good from the line that time. Utah's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. Over Avdia. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 43 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Kuzma outside. Here he goes. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Utah basketball.
Conley passes to Jokic. Off target from 3-point range. The Wizards have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Neto. Hachimura with a screen on Bogdanovic. And Gobert with a block.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Kyle Kuzma.
Coming up.
That's his 1st personal foul.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
3rd team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
And Jokic drops them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Neto. He's guarded by Conley. Lets it fly. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jokic finds Bogdanovic. Back to Jokic. Over Avdia. The Jazz with another miss. The Wizards have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Kuzma outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. On the wing, MP. Here's the 3. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Here's Neto. Misses off the left iron.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Here's Jokic. The rebound by the Wizards. Kispert's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Gobert against Hachimura. Inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. Beats tonight. Kuzma with the ball. And there's the screen. There's the drive. Back to Neto. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Kuzma outside. Down low. Hachimura in the post. Defended by Gobert. And it's Hachimura missing. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Gobert passes to Jokic. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Jokic. The 3 ball. Utah, the rebound. Mitchell misses.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Neto. Now here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Over Bogdanovic. The rebound by the Jazz. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Jokic passes to Mitchell. Back to Jokic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jokic has got 53 points.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's Jokic missing.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Pass to Kispert. It's Avdia on the wing. Clock at 6. To end the drought. Here's Kuzma. Misses in close. Utah is shooting 42% in the second quarter. To the middle. Back to Gobert. And here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. 3-pointer. And Conley with the 3.
And really, Conley is so smart. I mean, especially when it comes to running the pick and roll the right way.
Pass to Avdia. Going inside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Avdia's gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Good on the shot.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Kispert. Fires it from 18. And so it's the Utah Jazz with an almost short.
Your Wizards, 43. The Jazz, 75.
Goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And a full 4 years of college play, Grant, makes Corey Kispert something of a rarity in the modern league.
And I'm glad you brought that up, B.A., because, you know, that time really paid off for him. He only got better over those seasons, becoming even more confident of a marksman.
We've got Raul Neto, Kyle Kuzma out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's Kispert in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Washington right now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Jokic, no good. And the Wizards shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Bryant, a screen on Conley. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. Here's Kuzma. Here's Avdia. There's the drive.
All-around player. Kuzma's very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. And it's Jokic missing.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Kuzma. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Jokic. Kispert grabs the miss. Kispert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Avdia. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Back to Neto. And so he draws the foul.
Rudy Gobert. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington.
It's both from the stripe. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. On the wing, MP. from downtown, and Bryant pulls it down.
After a monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen by Bryant. Lets it go from 14. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Kispert, defended by Bogdanovich. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's got 8 points.
It's been a
timeout on the floor. Jazz timeout. Jazz substitution.
Jokic passes to Gay. Now Whiteside to the paint. Here's Jokic. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Neto. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to
Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
For the Jazz.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And the basket by Jokic.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance,
2 minutes.
It's going to be a crazy game.
In the third quarter. 2
Pass to Kispert. They set a pick. Back to Neto. Clock at 4. Hachimura with a screen on Gay. Kispert. Second chance effort. No good. And Utah will come the other way. From deep, Jokic. And again.
3-point field goal.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Hachimura over Jokic. It's tipped.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
They get it back. Here's Whiteside. Sinks that one from the post. Whiteside's got 6.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hachimura with a screen on Jokic. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. For 3. Washington with a rebound. Caldwell Pope's got 4 rebounds in the game to stop the run. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Jokic missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Hachimura missing.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Kispert, defended by Gay. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And as we...
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
That's the release says that you're an overrated defender and that people only rave about status. Now, what do you have to say about that?
Look, Pat's the best, isn't he? Love going up against that guy because he's going to try to knock you off your game, and I always welcome that sort of challenge.
So is there anything you want to say to him on the record, though?
You know, I'm not much of a talker. I'm more of a Tim Duncan mode, but I feel confident in my squad, so I'm happy to let out.
This is Salt Lake City, Jazz basketball.
Go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me,
connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Outside for George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Back to Bogdanovich. The pass to Mitchell. And here's Jokic outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Leonard against Jokic.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
And it's Jokic missing. On offense, here are the Clippers. 4-point game. Lets it go and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Another miss by Jokic. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against George. Here's Leonard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
Another miss by Jokic. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Suns. Leonard attacking. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Fires for 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Another miss by Leonard. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
Lets it go from 14. Jackson misses. Utah leading. On the wing, MP. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 9 points for MP.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
George with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range. His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
The score now all even. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jackson against Conley. Leonard with the screen on Conley. Down low. Second chance shot, and Leonard with the lay-in. Leonard's got 6.
Look at Leonard outworking the defense, beating them to the rebound and finishing strong.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Leonard against Jokic. Pulls up, high post. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the problems Paul George can cause with his defense. Coach told me the sets we run with longer passes, those need to be adjusted. George is a ball hawk and changes how you operate on the perimeter. If there's one thing we know about PG-13 guys, is that he feasts on lazy cross-court passes. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Jackson. Zubac's with it. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Page, unfortunate, wasted possession.
Utah leading by 3. On the wing, MP. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 15 points for MP.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Leonard. Softly drops in the floater.
I like the poise here from Leonard. Doesn't need to take it all the way, just drops it over the top.
From deep, Jokic, and again for 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for 3s in a season. Absolutely amazing. Leonard. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Utah.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Clippers trail by 10. It's George on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got a couple of 3s now in the first for Los Angeles. Conley, the pass to Jokic. Back to Conley. Dishes it to MP. Connects again from distance.
The 3s just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most 3s in a season. On the wing, MP. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. So Utah. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They've led by as much as 10. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Jokic into the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
Kawhi Leonard will never shy away from carrying the offensive load. He can step up and do that for his team.
And it's Jokic missing.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Zubac finds Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. Zubac, a screen on Conley. Shot from 12. Jackson misses. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Jokic high post. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Jokic passes to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And now 24 points for MP. Jackson against Conley. Leonard with the screen on Conley. Jackson passes to Leonard. The shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Outside Leonard. The pass to Powell. To the middle. 8 feet away. That shot off the mark. Ready by Bogdanovich. Here's Jokic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
That one goes in. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. George with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Powell's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. On the wing, MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. George against Jokic. Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll...
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Rewarded with the foul call.
And Craig, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on. Get
offense. He also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Leonard with the ball. Conley picks him up. Leonard, no luck. Jazz trail by 5. Back to Bogdanovich. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
3-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why, Kevin, has a career 3-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
And they recover. Jokic passes to Gobert. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound and slam dunk by Gobert.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Clippers.
Feeds it to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Assist goes to
Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Leonard looking around. Outside, George takes a 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Mitchell wide open. Traps in the tray.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Here's George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Leonard, and he lays it straight in. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. I love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well-versed in finishing above the rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last match of all.
That's the end of the first half. The Jazz, 53. The Clippers, 69.
MP's really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, the team leaders George and Leonard are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one spot.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Leonard again, the Clippers.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Oh, man. You guys get any sleep last night? Wake up already.
On defense, Utah. Leonard with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
There's the triple. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Conley. Jokic has got 29.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Passes it to Jackson. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And Gobert kicks to Jokic. Mitchell passes to Jokic. Stolen by George. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Back to Leonard. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 19. They host the Spurs after this one. And it's Jokic missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 11.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
To the paint. Gobert with the block. From deep. The Jazz with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Leonard puts the fadeaway right on the money. Leonard's got 28.
An all-NBA first-teamer in 2016, Kawhi can drop points on you from anywhere. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Utah, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Here's Jokic. That one's off, still out of sync.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The Jazz with the timeout. All right,
out this game.
Come on, get back.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Shoots from 12. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Jokic inside. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard with the steal. Jackson in the corner. It's deflected. Again, Los Angeles. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Gobert's got 8.
And if Gobert is raining in jumpers, then he'll really be scary.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. Clippers leading by 19 points. They've got Clarkson. Bogdanovich out there with MP. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. George, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And it's Jokic missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Here's George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Jokic, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Jackson against Conley. Jackson kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for George. With the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Keep grabbing those steals. Yes!
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Jackson gets it to go. Jazz trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jokic passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. From in close. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And George kicks to Powell. Zubac in the post. He's against Jokic. Zubac, that's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out.
LA ball. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Daniel House is checked in for the Jazz. Alexander Walker comes in for Clarkson. Out to Hood. He tries for three. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George is
the Jazz with the timeout. It's time for feature. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
He's checked in for Paul George.
Clippers substitution, Isaiah Hartenstein.
From deep, Jokic. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Man passes to Kennard. They set the pick. Here's Man. Jokic defending. And there it is for him.
Man.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. From downtown, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Butler. And it's 37 points for MP. Jokic against Kennard. Down low, here's Leonard. Rebound by Mitchell. Jazz shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And Jokic slings it in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Man. And here's Kennard. Jokic defending. The shot's good from Kennard.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And Jokic gets it to go.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball stolen. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Hartenstein. Over Mitchell. And Pascal pulls it down.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Man passes to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. True on the 14-footer.
Extremely fluid on the offensive end. Kennard can score in just about any situation.
From deep, Jokic. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The pass to Man. Inside. Passes it to Coffee. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Coffee.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
It's good from long range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Hartenstein, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Pass to Kennard. Here he goes. Good D by Mitchell. And here's Utah. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Leonard with the ball. So it's Los Angeles.
That's the end of the game.
You guys look sad.
We'd like to thank everyone for coming out.